So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the girl Monique Seeker. These days it is so funny how people focus so much on like the negative instead of the positive. So why am I saying this? Okay, I was watching this video on YouTube. I wish I could put it up here, okay, but it was on another person's channel, and the word foreigners, or let me just say Africans, okay, they always say we got like a strong accent, which we do, okay, but hey, we can't help it. That's us. We cannot change us. That's us. That's who we are, okay. That's what identifies us. That's what make people identify us easily wherever we go. Like, hey, where you from? You got an accent. Africa, okay. So this guy was doing this video about, again, telling you like how to gain weight. He was like, okay, these days a lot of people trying to gain weight, some people trying to lose weight, okay. So he was talking about weight gain. I understood what he was talking about, okay. So when I was trying to read like the comments, somebody said the whole video I could not pick anything except wheat, 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 okay. So when he said weight, okay, like weight gain, what she picked out was wheat. I'm like, you can read the guy's description, okay, the description box. You can tell on the topic right there that it says weight gain. So why make such a big deal about it in drop a comment down about wheat? That's what you pick out, because you, like, sometimes people focus, like I said, so much on like negativity instead of positivity. Like, you already understood like what the video was all about, so there was no need for all that. Why am I saying this? Sometimes people don't understand. When you move to another country, it's like a complete new way of life, okay. Something that is foreign to you, something that you're not used to. So it's like you starting from like a child, okay, learning another language completely. Let's say, for example, you move to France. In order for you to communicate with people, you have to learn French, okay. Just like people that travel, let's say you're in the US, okay, and English is not your first language, okay. So you have to learn how to speak English in order to be able to communicate with people, okay. So people don't understand sometimes the difficulties that we face, okay. Have you ever, like, let's say for example, you pick up a phone, okay, to answer the phone, and somebody goes like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, then they hang up the phone on you. Do you know what that means? That is so disrespectful, okay. Your duty as a customer service representative is to answer all of a person's questions. If you do not understand them, you can transfer them to the next person that can understand them. If the next person cannot understand them, you can transfer them to the next person that can understand it. I don't care if you transfer it and get to the boss, okay. Let that information go through, okay. Okay, as Africans, let me put it that way, we do face a lot of difficulties, okay. In those are some things that people don't understand sometimes, okay. Like I had an instance one time that I went for grocery shopping, okay, but it's been long ago, okay. So it's a little different right now because I've been here for like 10 years. So, and this lady heard me speaking, and she was like, where you from? So I told her where I was from, and she was like, oh, you speak some really good English. Did you have to learn English when you came to America? No, because my country is a bilingual country. We speak English and French. In French is being taught in school, so you have no option but to learn how to speak French, okay, which I really don't speak that much of it right now, okay, because because it's been over 10 years, okay. I think it's going on 11 years if I'm not mistaken. But I did go to like a university, okay, back home, a university where it was like in a French speaking zone, so you have no choice but to learn French. So it's like you have no choice but to learn French. Okay, imagine you sitting in class. Okay, I'm just using this example, like, okay, imagine somebody who English is not their first language and they move to like US, or a person that French is not like the first language and they move to like France. Okay, just imagine, like, okay, you move to France. Okay, I was using my example, but let me just switch around. Say you move to France, okay, attend college, and you sitting in class, okay, and lectures are being given in French. That's just an example. Okay, you don't understand anything about French, you don't know nothing about French because it's not your first language. Okay, do you know how that feels? Okay, do you know how frustrating that feels? Like you sitting in class and the lecturer, the instructor, whatever, is teaching in French and you lost completely, not because you're stupid, not because you're dumb, okay, but you just don't understand what is going on. That's how frustrating it can be sometimes. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, just because a person speaks a certain way does not mean you condemn the way they speak. Okay, like for example, my country, if you don't know, I'm from Cameroon. Okay, my country speak more of like British English. Okay, and there are certain things that I had to learn. Okay, when I came here, I had to learn. There are certain things that a British person will pronounce differently from an American person. Do you know how frustrating that is for you to like come from your country? Okay, and let's say, for example, you've gone to college or you've gone to university. Okay, like first year, second year, or even like in the middle of your third year, then you have to like move to another country. Okay, let's say you move to US, like I moved to US. Okay, and when I came here, it was like, yeah, sometimes, I don't want to say sometimes, your certificate is being evaluated. Okay, but it's like those courses sometimes are not considered. Okay, so it's like you've wasted like 2 years or 3 years in the university back home where you're coming from. Then it's like you coming here to start from like scratch. Okay, scratch. Okay, all those courses that you took back home in your country, you're bound to take them over again. Okay, meanwhile, somebody who was born in the US, okay, they already took those classes in like high school, so they have no reason to take those classes again, but you have to take all those classes. That's like a waste of time and everything. That's why I said people don't understand sometimes. It's really frustrating. Okay, really frustrating. So the next time you hear somebody talk the way they talk, okay, they got an accent, and just the fact that they can't understand certain things does not mean they're stupid or they're dumb. Okay, like for example, I keep using myself as an example. When I came here, okay, I had to learn the currency, because in my country we use a different currency from US. So it's like you have to learn how to like convert the currency to figure out like, okay, $1 is like 500 CFA franc in my country. Okay, $5 is like 2,500 CFA franc in my country. So those are little things that you have to like learn. Okay, which sometimes can be really frustrating. Okay, you have to learn your environment, you have to learn how things work. I don't know about no social security card number or what, all that stuff. Okay, when I was in my country, there was nothing like that. There's nothing like that. So it's like you come in here, you need somebody to put you through. Like, it feels like a child, like a little child. You know how a baby is trying to take the first step, the second step, the third step. That's how frustrating it can be, because you have to learn everything from scratch. Everything is foreign to you, everything is new to you. Okay, so it is hard sometimes. That's why the video kind of got me like, are you for real? Why are people so negative? You know what I mean? Like, you got the message, you understood what the person was trying to say. Okay, just because this guy had a strong accent, okay, doesn't mean you get like What? All throughout the video, all I picked out was wheat, W-H-E-A-T. When he was trying to say weight, like weight gain, okay? I understood. Sometimes if you learn to like read people's description box, okay, and pay attention to like their titles, okay, title, so you know what they're talking about. In as much as you followed through the whole process, what he was doing, you understood quite alright, like, okay, he was talking about weight gain. And the fact that you got the message, it's fine, it's okay, you got the message. But going back to like the guy's channel to like drop a comment down below, yes, he's Jamaican, so he got the strong accent. So if he didn't have that accent, you probably would not have been able to identify, like, okay, I could not pick out what he was saying. Weight gain, all I picked out was wheat, W-H-E-A-T. Okay, I'm just saying, like, people need to learn how to treat others with like respect. Okay, treat people with respect. Just imagine, what if you find yourself, okay, don't just look at people and be like just imagine, like, put yourself in people's situations sometimes. Okay, imagine if you are to find yourself like in a strange land, okay, you don't understand how the system works, you don't even understand nothing. It's like you like a child, okay, somebody has to like teach you how to go to the post office and post a mail, okay, because that's something that you probably haven't done before. Okay, somebody had to like teach you. Okay, let me tell you, for example, July 8th 2019. Okay, this is how Americans together. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that is how here in America the date, month and year is written. Okay, but it's like in Africa, where I'm coming from, is written as, so it's written like the other way around. So instead of, so it's written as today is like the date comes before the month. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the date comes before the month, then the year. Okay, but in America the month comes before the date. So can you tell the difference? Okay, just imagine, so it's your first time, okay, being in the US, and you're about to fill out this paperwork. Then in your head, you know, you right, okay, you cool, that's what you know, that's what you've done all your life. Okay, maybe 23, 25, 26, 27, 28 years of your life. That's how you've always known, that's what you've always known. Okay, so you fill out the paperwork, then you go up front to like submit this paperwork, and the person like, I don't understand what you wrote right here. Yeah, because you basically wrote it like what is written in your country. Like, those are some differences that people don't understand sometimes. Okay, and people don't understand the struggle that people have to go through when you travel to like a foreign country or something like that. If you want to have a feel of it, okay, you want to really understand people and understand what people go through, take a trip somewhere. Okay, take a trip to like a foreign land where you don't understand anything about the culture, you don't understand anything about the language. You have to go there and learn the language. Okay, take a trip like that. Once you take a trip like that, then you will learn to like understand people well and the difficulties that they go through when they travel to other countries. Instead of just being judgmental about the way they talk, their pronunciation and everything, you know, we just have like different pronunciation. Like I said, we speak British English and the Americans speak American English, so it's a lot of when it comes to like pronunciation, it's a big difference. Okay, there are certain things that when I pronounce a certain way and you pronounce a certain way, or when I pronounce a certain name, okay, you can look, if you're not from Cameroon, okay, and you're not familiar with British English, you probably turn around and correct me like, okay, do you mean this person? And that doesn't make me wrong, neither does it make you wrong. Stop being judgmental and critical. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.